out the way?
No.
All right, so this is gonna be a quick and easy one. So Juan 𝚑𝚃's life is the new version of the Juan Epstein podcast. Remember, I brought them up once or twice on the show before.
Yeah.
But I finally looked up Juan 𝚑𝚃's life because somebody told me in the comments that they're back.
Yeah.
And I watched the episode. Fire.
What you mean by fire?
Okay, maybe it's fire for me because I was a fan of Juan Epstein.
Yeah, this is just nostalgia.
Damn, well, that was easy, nigga. I'm glad you.
Yeah, it was easy. You don't have to fight that one out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to fight that one out of me. It's like you know, you forgot one of your favorite podcasts. You're like, oh, these niggas are still doing it, and it's on the same energy level from before.
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest thing, honestly.
You gotta give me like a.
Okay, so I'll just give you a rundown of it. So Juan 𝚑𝚃 is Cypher Sounds and Peter Rosenberg. Yeah. And they've had this podcast. They were one of early, like when Combat Jack had his show, like Juan 𝚑𝚃 was around. So it's like throwback, probably one of the first 3 to 5 hip hop podcasts.
Like 15 years of this.
Yeah, type shit. But then they also stopped it, took a really long break, and then came back. I didn't know that they had come back, or it was over. You know what I'm saying?
Does it hit the same? Because I remember when Samurai Jack came back, that shit was it wasn't as good as the old version, but it was still good though.
No, this hit this. That's why I brought it up, because I feel like it hit the exact same, bro. And not only did it hit this, which is hard as fuck, and not only did it hit the same, I watched the episode where they interviewed somebody who was Nicholas F. And he was a rapper from back in the day. He's got Drake writing credits. They used to do tracks back in the day on early mixtape Drake, first and second one.
Yeah.
And he was he was one of the people that I liked rapper wise back in the day. And so that was the first episode that I saw. It had just came out a couple days before I watched the Nicholas F. joint. And the interview was fire, bro, because it was good. They had good rapport back and forth. Rosenberg is good at interviewing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sucks that I've been kind of programmed to hate that nigga.
Well, me too. Well, see, this is the thing. I fucked with Peter Rosenberg. And then when I started getting into other hip-hop personalities, then when they were starting to beef with him, like The Breakfast Club, Academics, they were crushing this nigga so crazy that I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I'm fans of these niggas now, so I'm like, damn, Rosenberg really ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It almost changed my mind, but I'm like, just listening to it and it's, raw, boom. I'm like, nah, this nigga still got it.
I was about to say, because that whole battle just exposed that he didn't have a left hand to me, and I was like, nigga, you have a player.
Yeah, bro.
I can't even watch you no more.
It's really one of the things, honestly, that was something I was going to bring up when we get down to The Breakfast Club. It's your podcasters fighting back is important. It's for me it is, I think. And just like how your favorite rapper, they get a crazy diss record. Yeah. It's nigga, fight back. When they don't respond, that shit hurts more than the fucking response. You
gotta show your honor, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And you fucking or when you do fight back, it's so bad that it just has you fuck.
And what if, because there's certain aspects or certain scenarios where fighting back is just gonna get you in a sticky situation.
Yeah, and it's not
you kind of validate the point that they was making to begin with.
That hurts the most. That hurts the most. You wish they stay silent, but you're definitely gonna judge them if they stay silent too. You know what I'm saying?
It's a double-edged sword. So they damned if they do, damned if they don't. You might as well not do it.
Yeah.
Or you just got to do it right.
Or just do
whatever you do it right.
And it's okay if you take L's.
Yeah.
But I have to see you take some wins too. When I would see Rosenberg, he was beefing with Joe Budden because he was around for the creation of the Joe Budden podcast. I seen him beef with Joe Budden. I seen him beef with The Breakfast Club, fucking Academics. I've just seen him going back and forth with these
Funk Flex, nigga.
Not Funk because he works for him. But
Sway in the morning.
You know what I'm saying? But maybe these people were just so prominent that it felt. Oh, Andrew Schulz.
Oh, damn.
I seen all these people demolish this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I was like, fuck, man. God damn it, bro.
He doesn't hold up against win.
God, it sucks. But I fucked with the episode heavy because it literally felt the same. Cypher wasn't there. So it was just Rosenberg interviewing Nicholas F. But what he pretty much was saying is that I think they're going to put those him and Cypher episodes behind the paywall and release the interview ones.
So there's a cash grab.
Maybe not, but I mean,
it was let's profit.
Well, I guess
let's profit on some more property.
Recognizing what is more valuable, the Cypher Sounds and Rosenberg relationship is more valuable than them to the podcast fans than them interviewing rappers. Those are great episodes still, but we were buying in for them.
The chemistry got a cost.
Exactly. The chemistry got a cost. And then when he said it, I was like, I might have to fuck with at least a month just to see what it's hitting for. Like,
nigga, they better be.
I might have to fuck with it just for a month because I'm so satisfied. I don't know. I didn't even look that up, but like, I strongly considered that shit.
Can't be more than $9.99.
As long as it's $5, if it's $5, it's getting done for sure. If it's $10, I might wait another week on it just to see. I might watch one or two more free episodes to see if I'm really dedicated to the new one. But if it's just $5, I'm satisfied enough from that first listen to buy in on their chemistry because I didn't even get it on that episode.
If they smart, they price it at $6.99. Like that's like
that's
you making
marketing.
a buck and somebody's gonna like pay for that. It's like fuck it.
It's alchemy, nigga.
It's a dollar.
Yeah. So
but the only podcast I ever even thought about paying for was the Dave Chappelle one.
Yeah, and I still might buy that one.
I'm going to see Dave Chappelle.
That's the only one I would consider.
What's today?
On the 25th?
So yeah, I'm going to see Dave Chappelle tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going because this drops on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll be at a Dave Chappelle show tomorrow, and I'm excited as fuck. I've never seen him live, bro.
Yeah.
So this is my first time.
I saw you going.
I gotta get my tickets if they're still available, but I don't know if they are.
They might.
I talked about it today.
Yeah, they
but
might
my
be.
plan is where to go.
Yeah, if they resell, nigga, I don't know.
So just probably gonna do it right after this, actually.
Yeah, you might want to look it up while you're here.
How much you pay for that?
Yeah.
I paid $120, $125 for my tickets. Like, there's nosebleed. Those are like $70. I did one section before nosebleed.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
But damn, what was in front of you? Like the ground floor?
No. There was because this is an arena, so there's like 3-4 levels before the ground.
Yeah, he's in PNC.
Yeah, PNC. So it's like there's at least
He's in a
three.
Coliseum.
Like 7. Yeah.
There's at least 3 to 4 levels before you get to the ground. The ground was hitting on 900 plus, and this is when they first went on sale like a month and a half ago.
You see, I don't know.
That was the
I don't
early bird.
think I would ever. I'm sad I'll never be able to see Dave Chappelle on that level unless like we're homies. You know what I mean? Like $900 seats. I would never do that.
That level, yeah.
You wouldn't do that?
I don't think I would do Dave Chappelle. I wouldn't do Dave Chappelle in an arena, but I would pay for that in an intimate comedy club though.
But you also got to think that like 900 to you was different than 900 when you up.
That's what I'm saying. When
That's
you
a
up,
whole
you
vibe.
wouldn't, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't do that for like your homie when you up.
Like your water bill is
Like, say y'all
$900. This is nothing to you.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I think I'm gonna be even more frugal. I'm gonna be like 𝙬𝔏𝚃. Like nigga, I gotta be friends with you, nigga. Like it has to be like that. $900
We're talking
for a comedy ticket.
But I mean,
got-
you probably be
that's-
all right, but you got 20 million.
But you pay to see the
20
greatest.
you have 20 million liquid, and every year you make $2 million.
Y'all see that in my future? 20 M's, nigga.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
possible, nigga.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.
The fuck?
Shit,
Thank
Wallow,
you.
how
You
much
don't see
Wallow get?
That's light.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You a
But I still
generational talent.
wouldn't pay that shit.
I'll pay for it.
yeah.
I got you.
Shit, I'll buy I'll buy everybody tickets.
You gonna have
Fuck
to.
it.
You gonna have
Niggas,
to.
yeah. But
I'll get you too, nigga. Put your
That-
feet up.
back to Juan FC real quick. That's just to close that out. we kind of went
I'm about to
off.
say, 'cause I don't even know. Like, it's just good now.
It was good back then to me. Shit was fire then. It's fire now.
I'm gonna watch it back then, and then I'm gonna watch the current one now.
Okay.
just
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
like
I
a
was fucking
reference
with it.
point.
Are you gonna pay 900 for the car one? Front row seats?
What?
You gotta pay for like to see the chemistry that they actually have when it's just them two.
they probably have an
Nah,
episode or two out.
I'm about to say it's a free
I'm
episode,
s-
right?
It's an extended trailer?
There's a bunch of them. Most of them are interviews, but I'm sure they got a Lucy in there that's just
Yeah,
them too.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they got to.
Yeah,
Because I think when I saw their YouTube, it was like 119 videos. So they've been up and running for a decent,
they
at
got a
least 2
couple.
years. You know what I'm saying? There's some Lucy's in there
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
But
Get the stragglers.
yeah, wind up his life, man. I guess just don't get into any more public spats because a lot of them was him like gassing up, and he's just not built for it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Rosenberg's like he'll jump on the mic and say some shit about you, but when it comes back, he'd be like, "God damn it! I wish you'd just shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
It's like every time Meek tweets. It's like, I wish you would just drop records and stop tweeting because every time you tweet, that's when niggas clown you. They never
Yeah.
clown you when you just drop records. That never happens. It's just when you tweet, my
You
nigga.
express yourself better when you rhyme, nigga.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
He does so
you
much
sound
better.
tougher.
So yeah, man, Rosenberg, we just want to see him like that. Because then even when I was listening to it, I was just like, why did he really does he really stand in this new era of social media? Because, you know, academics and shit like that, that's the new evolution of blogger and personality and shit. in
That's the
hip-hop.
next tier.
But it's like, you really have to have a little internet troll in you or be like, a real savage on the mic to be able to like make it through that, and he just didn't have it in terms of like combat.
Oh no, you just have some type of
seen.
posture when you're talking on the microphone.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like if we feel what you're saying, then it like you standing on it.
Andrew Schulz cooked that nigga. Holy shit, bruh.
I don't even remember that
He's
shit.
Y'all
real
don't know?
good. He's real good at fishing out weakness.
See if you can look that up. That might be something y'all want to hear because it's fucked up. I'm bigging up the podcast, but Andrew Schulz cooked him because it was like,
Let's look at his low lights.
yeah, right. Because Andrew Schulz says some shit like, you know what? I'll say your name. This is going to be the biggest look you've ever gotten in your entire life. Like, set the precedent like off the rip like that.
Like that was his
You got to
pitch.
think about who was best.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, nigga.
Goddamn.
But who's his homie? His arch nemesis.
Who's
𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑 the guy and Peter Rosenberg.
I don't think they're arch nemesis. Not like academics in Rosenberg.
Not like academics in
Talking about this,
Rosenberg,
Rose?
but it's definitely us versus them with
It
them
was
niggas.
the intro. It was the podcast. He was on Flagrant,
I wonder-
and it was the new studio.
Why they start beefing?
Is he on? I don't.
This is
remember.
about 8 months ago, so probably then. Is it over like Lauren London and Jonah Hill giant? No.
It's not showing the podcast. It's just got that spinny thing. What the fuck
yeah,
is
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Like, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Like, I'm trying to find one where he's like Schulz.
They got a Dave Chappelle video.
It should be a lot
popping up.
easier to find. Would you search?
Schulz versus Rosenberg?
Nah, do like Schulz roast Rosenberg. Peter
Schulz
Rosenberg
versus
too.
Rosenberg.
Niggas looking for a sparring match.
That nigga's looking for a real debacle.
The same shit,
the same
probably.
shit.
What's that?
Yeah,
What's
that's
that
what-
second one? Or let's just show the first one. Fuck it. It's
shorter.
It's like you
Andrew
better click it.
Schulz, a well-known comedian and podcast.
Oh my God.
Is that Minecraft?
Nah, that's Roblox.
Yeah.
That might be the talking. Go ahead, play it in there. Let me just hear what it sounds like in that cube spinning
that
area.
cute spinning? All right.
Yeah.
He has to say. He believes,
This is
right,
it.
that
This is it. Go back for sure. They just didn't show the video to avoid
Yeah,
it,
yeah. So it was just
you might want to go back a little bit right before the cube gets there.
I got you.
𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃 in his place.
bro, a lot of people talking that even local radio host Peter Rosenberg was talking about this. And I'm going to give Peter a gift that he's never got in his life. I'm going to care about what he has to say. Okay? Yeah, that is the reality. Now, I'm not saying Peter's a bad broadcaster, but some people have that intangible thing that makes people care about what they say, right? And Peter just doesn't have it. And that's why he always has to be a parrot on someone's shoulder. Peter's never been able to exist on his own, right? He has to be next to someone that people care what they say. Right now, it's Ebro. Before it was 𝔓𝔬𝚃, right? He does a sports show with a couple other guys, but he knows deep down no one gives a flying what he has to say. But I'm going to give him that gift. I'm going to give 𝙼𝙾𝚃 the gift of caring what he has to say. He believes, right, that he should control what women do with their bodies. He believes that he should tell a woman to kiss another dude if she doesn't feel comfortable doing that, right? And that's a little bit weird. That's a little bit uncomfortable thing. I'm
Hey, can you pause
totally
real
okay
quick?
with the fact that movies are
Is-
fake and sometimes kids.
Is Rosenberg like? Was he like the Steiny before Steiny?
You know what?
There's credence for that.
I'm not mad at that.
You know.
I'm not mad at that.
But honestly, I understand why they were beefing. It's because it's fucking Rosenberg is just a fucking lame ass nigga. Like it's, I'm getting sleepy. Like keep saying his name. Like, can we talk about Rosenberg, nigga?
Man, but then, man, when this shit
But
came
I remember it now because he
Yeah.
was like, he was just like
nigga, he came out off the rip. He was,
Andrew kind of like he was like, nigga, you're beneath me.
I haven't heard
know?
him. Andrew needs a little bit more of that surgicalness. Like I haven't heard that. He was on point. Like he thought of all
He's
that.
rich now.
He was inspired.
Yeah, he was inspired.
That was
That's
an
true.
inspired hit.
That was an inspired hit for sure.
And he's also best friends with a nigga that's enemies with this nigga. Like at the end of the
Yeah.
day, he falls
Oh,
on a certain
it's
side.
up for sure.
It's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
up with
yeah.
this nigga. Like he's not even thinking twice about it like that. I hurt this nigga's feelings.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
He said, "I'm gonna give you a gift. I'm gonna actually care about what the fuck you said." I said, "Jesus Christ!"
And it's like this nigga is like 45. Like nigga, your mother didn't give that to you. Your father didn't give that to you. Your aunt didn't give that. Like a random nigga, Andrew Schulz gave that to you. Nigga,
Don't
like,
really like you.
God
starting
damn.
the roast off on that level is crazy.
It's so many layers to that.
and like,
You know,
and in
It's like,
terms of,
God
and in
damn.
terms of, I
his
want my
teachers. He ain't had no good teachers, nigga.
and in terms of, I want my podcasters to fight back. If you can't do
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
it hurts. It hurts
Pastor
when you,
didn't give a fuck.
yeah.
Or his umbrella. I think he's Mexican, right? Like
Abuela.
No, he's
Umbrella-
white.
Oh,
Rosenberg.
Rosenberg.
oh,
Nah.
Yeah.
he looked.
You don't gotta
He's
roll that
Jewish,
off.
actually. But Yeah, make sure y'all definitely watch Juan Epps' Life if you were fucking with Juan Epps' Life back in the day.
Yeah.
Because it's still lit, and from what I could tell, even as time has passed, the quality hasn't degraded.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna watch
Premium
that shit.
Pete is a better version of whatever Peter Rosenberg is.
I couldn't fuck with Premium Pete. I'm not gonna lie.
I like Premium Pete, but
I
a lot
tried,
better.
bruh. I tried during that era when I was listening to Brilliant Idiots, Juan Epps, Premium Pete, loudspeaker, everything.
Yeah.
I tried. I just couldn't do it, bro. Like, I've watched so many half episodes.
Yeah.
Half of it, stop.
And how long is the episode? Like an hour and a half?
Some shit like that. Yeah.
Regular podcast?
Yeah, it's an hour and a half. I'm 45 minutes strong. I never finish episodes though.
I would only listen to the ones where he's interviewing Andrew Schulz or like Chris Marlboro because he did a couple interviews with him.
He did. Those are good. Yeah.
Those
I'll
were
watch.
fire.
Yeah, I'll watch those. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So he was good on features, but not like.
Yeah, just him. It was like, I don't know. And it's just his character. I don't want to say his character because it's who he is.
It's who he is, but it's a little stickish.
Yeah. It almost feels like a sitcom sometimes. You know what I'm saying? like people have casted that character before.
Word.
In a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Like
I never even heard that nigga.
Yeah.
Before the Tax Stone episode I listened to.
He just popped up on my Instagram feed for something like he was at some sort of like banquet. Or maybe I was following somebody else.
Banquet.
I don't know. He was somewhere.
You saw hors d'oeuvres and
Long story
shit?
short, he took a picture and he was with somebody that I was already following.
Yeah.
I said, oh shit, I haven't seen this nigga in forever.
Yeah.
Then this was literally like 2 months ago, and then I started following him on Instagram.
You don't think Funk Flex's personality is just as cartoonish?
It's kind of like the Hulk Hogan thing.
It's like he's narrating a comic book.
Yeah. But he wrote the comic book.
Yeah, and he got
drew,
a lot of.
and he drew the comic
You
book.
can say
got a-
J. Jameson, nigga.
He's got a couple bombs dropping through it too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a good soundtrack.
He sound like that nigga.
but yeah, speaking of Funk
Always yelling
Flex,
at some shit.
speaking of Funk Flex,